Hello, my name is Amy Sturkey. I am a pediatric physical therapist. I'm here with Kelly Blackmon and her daughter Bailey. And Kelly has cerebral palsy, and she is someone I treated 30 years ago. I wasn't her. I think I saw you. You came twice a week, and I may have seen you once a week for the last little bit of while you were coming to Child and Family Development. Tell me how you address your cerebral palsy now.
How do I address it now as far as people asking about it?
No, like with your body, do you have an exercise regimen or something that you do?
Not like I should. Like I said, I've noticed that as I get older, I'm definitely tighter than I used to be. It's harder to get around than it was when I was younger. And because of that, I have started riding the health rider. I would say to any parent out there, keep your children in therapy as long as you can. I even went some in college, actually.
Oh, you did?
To our university here in Lancaster, just once a week because I needed that stretching. And now, with a job and a child, it's difficult to find time sometimes to fit that in. But I do have the health rider.
What is the health rider?
I ride it.
Is it like a stationary bike?
No, it's not a bike. It has pedals, though, that you put your feet on. And it kind of goes like, she can tell you too, it goes kind of like up and down, and you pull with your arms. So it's kind of like a full body workout.
And so how often do you do that?
I try to do 5 minutes in the morning.
Okay.
And I've been saying that I would keep increasing it. But I'll be honest, I mean, I need to do better. And she'll be the one to tell you that I could do better. So, yeah.
Do you try to encourage her?
Yeah, it was about last week. I said, Mama, do you want to do some stretches in the morning? She said, yeah. And then that morning, I asked her again, and she said, I think I'm just going to sit down and watch TV.
The health rider you do sometimes in the morning.
Sometimes, yeah.
And what about, you don't have any orthotics that you use now? Orthotics?
As far as braces?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
You do?
Leg braces, yeah.
You do?
Mm-hmm. I sure do. Actually getting some new ones made, should be here in a couple of weeks.
Oh, okay.
The ones that I have on, I've probably been wearing them for about 20 years.
Really?
So, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's time for new ones.
And you not really super consistently doing the health rider, or what about stretching?
I need to, though.
You look like you've got someone. This is a very odd thing to me. Usually it's the parent trying to get the kid.
Well, I mean, it's like that too, just not about when it comes to stretching. She says on me. So.
But in this case, your daughter is trying to, and why do you want her to do those things?
Well, my great aunt, her aunt, always tells her that she should start stretching and it might help with some stuff. So I try to encourage her to do it so that it'll probably make it easier to get around a little bit better.
Yeah. And she is correct. She is wise beyond her years. Yeah.
And have you had times in the past since college that you were better at exercising and stretching? Or
there was, yeah. I would do more. Yeah.
And when you did exercise and stretch?
I felt better.
Yeah. And you felt better in terms of energy and ease of movement, or pain, or
everything. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, they say that all of us are supposed to exercise 30 minutes a day and splitting it up. I mean, I try to do that. What I've found for me is it's easier for me in the morning before my day gets started, because if I wait till later in the day, then the day gets by without me. But if I start off my morning and get in my 30 minutes of 3 days a week I do more endurance stuff, and 2 days a week I do strengthening kind of work. Okay. That works well for me. But it's not like you're being singled out. I mean, we're all supposed to be exercising, but it does seem like if with cerebral palsy, it would make a huge difference for you.
And it will.
Oh, I'm going to check back in with you.
I'm
going to check back in with you. Can you tell me, looking back on your life, is there people or a person that you would like to give a shout out to that made just a big difference in your life having cerebral palsy?
Well, my parents to start with. I mean, they didn't stop. I mean, once I got the diagnosis, therapy started. I mean, and any type of surgeries that I could get, I would have.
Because you went to have a rhizotomy. You went all the way down to Dr. Park.
I did.
In St.
Louis?
St.
Yes.
Louis.
Or it may have been Virginia. I know
Virginia. He moved.
Might have moved to St. Yeah.
So but still, Virginia is 2 states away,
Yeah.
even if it was there.
Yeah.
So your parents were not people who went, oh, we'll do a little bit of work. They were like, they researched it to try to figure out who was the best, and he was the best, and that's where you went.
Right. And, my brother, too, like I was telling you earlier, I mean, we had the normal brother-sister relationship. We fought, we fussed, we wrestled. I mean, it was just normal. And, even with her, I mean, she's my greatest blessing. And I tell her that all the time. It's just, I'm blessed. And she,
Tell me why she's your greatest blessing.
No, she's my Bailey Rose.
Oh!
I mean, she's got a compassionate heart. She knows, she knows people who have disabilities, and I can tell that she wants to help them. She has that compassionate heart, and so I'm just real proud of her.
You don't know any other kids who have a parent with cerebral palsy, do you?
Don't think so.
And does that make you feel different, or everybody's just got different parents and so it doesn't matter?
It doesn't really bother me. It's just in public, it's like a little bit harder, but I don't pay it much attention.
Uh-huh. And it's harder for you because you notice people noticing your mom? Yeah. Is it your mom said that it doesn't bother her when people ask questions. Does it bother you?
I really haven't had anybody go up to her and ask a question that I remember of, so.
But you said in public it's harder. And why is it?
I don't know. Sometimes I want to know what it's kind of like having normal parents, but I'm glad that I'm her daughter and I'm glad that she's in my life.
Oh!
Sweet girl.
Yeah. I think every parent brings to the table their strengths and their weaknesses. Your mom's got so many amazing strengths. And I do think that I can tell just talking to you that you are very in tune with other people's feelings and you're very kind. And I think one of the reasons that's true about you is because of your mom. Are there anybody else that your parents, you feel like that they, do you think that cost them a lot of money and time and?
I'm definitely, yeah, sure, definitely. But I'm sure, at the end of the day, they knew it was all worth it, so. And, I have a small circle of friends and some friends that I've been friends with for 20 years that I know that I can call on them at any time and they're there, or, I can go out in public with them and feel safe, and they know what to do as far as like helping me get around, and they know when to hold their arm out for me to grab onto it. So,
and so when you go out in public, you're with your friends, they might give you an arm and help you.
Oh, definitely, yeah. They know if a curb's coming up, the arm goes out. So I've trained them well.
And when you're in public, do you expect other people, if you're out by yourself, expect other people to help you or not, or?
If I need help, yeah, I will go up and say, can I hold your arm for a second?
Really?
And usually, they're like, okay. If I'm trying to go up or down a step or, So.
And people are usually receptive.
Usually, yeah.
All right, somehow we've ended up with another 10-minute segment again. You're being so easy to talk to, and Bailey, I'm so glad you're talking to us too. I hope you are finding this helpful and interesting. I am, and we'll look forward to talking to you next time. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye. If you liked this video and would like to be notified by email when the next video comes out, click the subscribe button here and click the golden bell icon and ensure notifications are enabled on your account.